Hey, welcome. And now it's going to take some time to create the user, right? So what we want to do is we want to show a circular progress indicator to the user to tell that user that, hey, your account is being created and you have to wait till it finishes. Okay. Now to do this, we have to go back to our VS Code and then the register underscore screen. Then the first step is to use Ctrl and B to make this wide. And then the second step is to create a variable. Over here, this variable is going to be a type of bool because its value is either going to be true or false. And we can call this variable is loading. And default, we can set it to false, which means it is not loading. Okay, great. And immediately we click on this sign up, we want to set state to update the is loading to equal true to start loading. But also what we want to do is if the field is empty, we want to set state and is loading to remain at false. Sounds good, right? Okay. And also after the account has been successfully created, we do not longer want to show that loading spinner, right? Or the circular progress indicator. Also, we want to call the this loading. You can see we're already within the set state. And then set it to false. Okay, great. And now we can have a check. Scroll down and okay, we have this register test over here. And what we can do is we can say underscore is loading is equal to, is loading is equal to true. This basically means true. If it's equal to true, we want to show a circular progress indicator, else, circular progress indicator, else, if it is not loading, we want to show the register test. Okay, and also within the circular progress indicator, it has a property known as color, and we can then set this to colors dot white and use Ctrl and S to save. And currently those fields are empty, so let's click on register. Okay, you can see because we said if the fields are empty, then we want to remain at false. And let's fill all this field now and see. Okay, the email is going to be mark@gmail.com and the phone name is going to be marktest. This, and password is going to be BEEJAYMAC. But before then, we can just add our password and scroll down to where we have this password. And within the test form field, it has a property known as secured test. Default, it is set to true, and that is why you're able to see it. So now we can set it to false. And okay, I think default, okay, I think true. This should be true. Okay, Ctrl F to save. And you can see we can no longer see this. So default, the secure test is set to false, and that is why you're able to see the test, or you were able to see the test. And currently we have set it to true, and you can no longer see it again. Okay, the password is going to be BEEJAYMAC. And let's click on register. Okay, seems cool. You can now see the loading spinner, and it's going to stop after the account has been successfully okay. Everything working as expected. Seems good. And first of all, we created a variable called is loading, and it is a type of bool because it's going to take either a true and a false value. And the first thing we did was immediately we call this function, we want to start is loading. That is if these fields are filled in. Else, if it is not filled in, we want to set state and remain is loading at force. At force. And also after the account has been created, we also want to stop loading. Seems cool. And hopefully you understand all this. But if you don't, please do well to let me know. And also we can check to see. You can see now we have three users or three buyers. So everything is working as expected. Okay, you can see Mac test and mac@gmail.com.